Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on with them like that? How y'all feeling? How's it going? And what's going on? And can we please get these likes, okay? And before I start, I just want to say I thank you from the bottom of my heart, babies. Y'all have been so nice and kind to me. You guys know sometimes when I get on here, I'm getting kind of nervous, okay? But I think we're doing all right. So, welcome all, welcome all. We have some stuff we have to talk about concerning Imani Roberson. Okay, 29 years of age, mother of four, living in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, was taken out of here by her husband. Yes, husband, Donnell Anderson. You are low, dirty dog. How could you? How could you? You didn't care about your kids? And people are saying, Donnell, you should have just took yourself on out of here if you that upset and that miserable. But I'm assuming that he wanted to get away with it. And my thing is, why? Why? Did you guys know after he took her out of here, okay, he took the kids? Because let me tell you, and let me tell you, I talked about this yesterday. Okay. I didn't get a chance to put it on here, but I did talk about this yesterday. And I have the video footage and I'm going to play for you guys. Okay. And I want you guys to check this out. I am going to have the phone lines open. I would love for you guys to call in and let us know your thoughts and your concerns regarding this case and regarding the state that we're in. And I just want to say, make sure you like this video. We need these likes. If you guys want us to continue to talk about these type of topics, we need your support. Okay, it is very crucial. You're liking and you are subscribing and hitting that damn bell. Okay, now, baby. I mean, wow. To think that your husband, if you guys did not know, I'm going to give you a brief scenario of what happened. And I'm still processing it myself. July the 16th, Imani Roberson lived a couple of blocks away from her mom, okay, in Conyers. So she would go over there all the time. She went over there with her four kids. Two of the boys, oldest, decided they're going to sleep over at their mama house. So she went home. She took her 1-month-old and the 3-year-old, okay? So she went home, but she ain't call her mom. Usually she'll call her mom, let her know something later on that night. And she thought it was strange. And the mom said she kept calling, but ain't nobody picked up. Girl, during that whole time, the mom's calling and checking on the daughter. They say at 5:30 is when it all went down, around 5:30, after 5:30. We saw footages of Imani Roberson neighbor on the door cam, the ring cam, pow, a pop, a fire. Okay, somebody got shot or somebody's doing some shooting, and it came from Imani Roberson house. So in my mind, that nigga was already there at her house. It was a setup or something. And the reason why I say it's a setup, because the police said there's more arrests that need to be made. And they keep telling y'all, if you know something, call in, let us know. They're giving you warning. Because somebody out there, y'all know something, and y'all better tell it before the police come and get you. That's what I know. However, I think somebody already set her ass up. Somebody was there. Why did she go back home? I'm not sure why she went home. Did she get a phone call? What was it? And she took her kids with her. So I don't think she thought she was in any danger, because any mom that felt like she's in danger would not take their kids with them. So she took the kids. So she didn't see it coming. So, okay, we heard a shot. Okay. Next thing you know, they said the car, Imani Roberson car, sped off. Okay. Yeah. Just speeding off after a shot. In my mind, he shot her, and driving off somewhere, or he got a hitman, somebody that did his job for him, one or the other. So After that day went past, July the 17th, the mom said she went down to the police station. She said, no, this is not my daughter. My daughter, anytime I call her, she pick up. She's right down the street. Ain't no way. Something is going on. I keep calling her and calling her and calling her. She not picking up. This is not like her to leave her 4 kids around. Usually she'll call me and she want to know how my kids doing. How do they sleep? What's going on? None of that. She said she knew something was up right then. So they had to search. A couple of days later, they find Imani Roberson car burnt up to shreds, girl. Yes. And my thing is, at this time, when you find, because the mom said the next day she went over there, she went to the house, ain't no kids were there. Ain't no daughter was there. So people was like, well, where the goddamn kids? It was a mystery for a minute. Girl, the father got the kids. Now, I don't know if the father let the mom know, hey, I got the kids. You know, she dropped them off. It seems like the father was in no communication with the mom or the father. It seemed like they don't communicate. I don't think they got even either number. Because I sure would have called that nigga like, nigga, what's up? It's up and it's stuck. Where your ass at? Okay? Where you at? But they said he wasn't showing no concern that she was missing or caring about nothing. You know, he's a low down, dirty dog. That's what I see. And from the picture of it, you can just tell the evilness. He's a diabolical son of a something, right? So, girl, all these weeks, we're trying to find out where is Imani Roberson. They're not telling us much about the kids, but we find out the daddy got the kids. The daddy says, the father says, Donnell says, well, she came over here to drop off my kids, okay? And they said it was a different location where the car entered into the apartments. Girl, the car went down to some residence in South Atlanta, nearby the husband's apartment. So he doing some shiesty shit right there. And he says his alibi, yeah, he seen her that day. She came by, dropped the kids. That don't make a bit of sense to me. If she is that close with that goddamn mama, ain't no way she going 30 miles away without telling her mom, I'm dropping 2 of the kids off. Why ain't dropped what happened with the other 2? You know? No. I don't know what his plan was. He doesn't think shit through or something. So anyway, girl, after that, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe this. All these weeks, he's not saying nothing. What's going on what is he doing with the kids? That's what I'm wondering. Okay. And what is he did with that body? They ain't find nothing. All we knew for a long time was the car was burnt up to shreds and no Imani. And we realize now the kids is with their father, 2 of them. That shit don't make sense to me. Why he ain't gonna get his other 2? Okay. So now we just came out not too long ago that he got arrested Friday night. And he's been accused of taking her out. Yes, he is. And they are feeling like it's somebody else at stake too that was helping him. I think she was set up. We don't know exactly how he took her out of here. We don't know if she was a part of the car, got burnt up. They can't be that because they said they found the body. They found the body. So I guess they were looking for the body because like I told y'all, you got to have a body in order to process a murder. If you don't have no body, you don't got no murder. They said that they would start to look for the body around the car. The car got burnt up near his apartments down there in South Atlanta. They were searching around there. They came across with the body. It matched the tattoo and everything. So that was her. And once they had the body, they knew they can arrest his ass, right? So, girl, and it looked like he stayed there. I guess he thought he was really going to get away with the shit. You know, what do you got to say for yourself? You know, you gave her 4 kids all that time. Man, it's a thin line between love and hate. They'll love you, marry you, and kill you at the damn end. Girl, No, no, no. So you know I'm gonna need y'all to call in about this. But I do want to play the video that I had yesterday that was pre-recorded and with some news articles so you guys can hear it all. Okay. Please like this video. It's very important. You guys like it. I got the stream y'all up. So call in the stream and let me know how Ruby May doing. Yes, I'm Ruby May. Ruby May, baby. Okay. And I'm gonna do some skits in a minute when I get a time to it. But make sure you guys like this video and checked out this pre-recorded, which I did yesterday. And yesterday, the state of the minds were we did not know if she was dead or alive, and it was a missing case. So keep that in mind while I play this clip. Check this out. Hello, how you guys doing? I just want to say I thank everyone. You guys know I'm coming back on the screen and it has been nerve wrenching, okay? But you guys have welcomed me with so much love and appreciation. And I just want to say thank you, babies, from the bottom of my heart, okay? So I got some other stories that I would love to discover and talk to you guys about, and some that's been on my mind for quite some time. Now, you know, on here, we do cover celebrity gossip, and we are transitioning into skits, okay? And I'm so excited for that. And just to let you know how I'm feeling, I haven't been feeling the best of lately. You know, I've been having some headaches, but I'm going to continue to push on. Amen. I woke up this morning, sounded like goddamn Barry White. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Didn't know who was talking. So I said, yeah, something is up. So I've been drinking a lot of water, a lot of fluids, and it's been helping. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know that and how I'm feeling. Now, this story have came across my desk via email. My subscribers, you know, have reached out and let me know they want me to cover this story. Okay. So I'm going to do it. And just to let you know, you see the name Ruby May. Ruby May. Don't play with me. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. You're going to see a lot of me, baby. And make sure we like this video. We need the likes. It is so important to keep me alive on YouTube by liking this video, by subscribing to this YouTube channel, letting me know that you like me doing videos like this so I can keep this type of category in our catalog on this YouTube channel. Okay, so we want to keep these type of stories alive. And if you want to keep me covering it, you have to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the YouTube channel, okay, and leaving comments. Not about me, but about the case. And we're going to get on that because I've seen a lot of comments about me, Ruby May, okay? And we're not going to get on that, but we'll talk about that on another live, okay? Now let's get to Imani Roberson. Imani Roberson, first, I just want to say my heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to your 4 kids, your mom, your father, which is a concerned father. You should guys to see Imani, mother and father, is looking for their daughter, and she has 4 kids. And I believe she went missing in the middle of July. Okay. And they have yet to found their daughter in Atlanta. I believe it was Conyers. Okay. So it's very concerning. And the reason why it's so concerning and it's a mystery because they found her car 30 miles away from her house. 30 miles. That's a minute. And the car was dust, dust to dust. When I tell you, it was no car, it was all burnt up. Somebody purposely torched it. So in my mind, I'm thinking they want to get rid of the evidence that a body was in that car. And another thing that really struck my nerve, they have doorbell cameras in Imani's neighborhood. They said the last time they seen Imani was, well, they didn't even see her, but we saw her car. The last time we see her car was leaving out of her house. Now, before that car left out of her garage and it was flying down the street, on the door cam in her neighborhood, you hear a shot. Once you hear that shot, you see that car, Imani Roberson car, speed out of the garage and went off into who knows where. Okay? Now, they are saying the last place Imani Roberson car was at her husband. Yes, honey, her husband apartment. Okay? So in my mind, her husband and her, they were not living together at this time. Imani had her house. Her husband had his apartments 30 miles away from where she stayed up in the damn hood, because they didn't have door cams in those apartments. And if they did, ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Okay? So that is what they're saying. And after she took a visit to her husband's residence, and you say, well, what was she doing at her husband's residence or apartments? He said that she dropped off 2 of their kids. Okay, she had a 1-month-old and a 3-year-old that was with her. Altogether, she had 4 kids, but those were the 2 kids that he says that she dropped off to him. Now this is the kicker too. Now, I don't know how many miles, 1 mile, a half a mile, but it was close to the husband's apartment where they found Imani Roberson car burnt up to shreds. Okay? Burnt up to shreds. Now, to me, girl, you know that nigga did it. You know he did it. Girl, ain't no doubt in my mind. We heard these cases. We seen these cases. We studied these cases before. These niggas don't change. Okay, and I want to know what y'all think. Okay, because you know I'm jumping, and I'm gonna say the father feel this way too. So I feel how the father feel. Now the mom, that's another story. She still feel like her daughter's out there missing. Okay. But press 1 if you feel like that husband of hers took her out of here. Press 5 if you feel like she's still out here missing. Now, people are saying a boyfriend, the popo said the husband. Okay, we can roll that clip. And they said that they were not in the middle of the divorce, as he knows. I feel differently, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, now, I first heard this story, the mom was talking. Now, Imani Roberson, mother, was the first one that reported Imani's missing. She said Imani stayed near her house. Okay, very near house. I believe within the neighborhood, 2 blocks. I don't know, in near the area, Kyle. And she always coming over there. I heard that Imani was preparing to move from her house to her mom's house. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. And the mom said that Imani was there with her 4 kids, as she always do. They was having dinner, and Imani was going to the house. Okay. And she was coming right back. That's what the mom said, that she was coming right back. So I guess when she was coming right back, the two older kids, which were two boys, decided they're going to stay at the granny house. Okay. And she just took the 1 month old and the 3 year old. Now, in my mind, if you coming right back, shit, just keep them out. I'll be right back. But Imani Roberson, she took the two kids for whatever reason. So she took the two kids and she went back home. The mama said that was the last time that she has heard from her daughter. That was the last time she has seen her daughter. That's the last supper she had with her daughter. Okay. She said she didn't hear from her daughter all that day and that night, which is very telling. She said the next day she called, ain't nobody picked up. So she went over there and she went in and nobody was there. The kids were not there and Imani was not there. Okay. Yeah, that's what she said. And that's all she knew. So she went down to the police station and she made a missing person report. And that's how she became missing. Imani Roberson, she's been missing since the middle of July, and her mom feel like she's still out there. Her mom seen the car, know the car is burnt up. So we just don't know. It's just a missing police report. Now, during this time, the mom at home with the two older kids, okay, while she said her daughter was back at home with the two younger kids, during that time, somebody was up in Imani's house. That was a grown person that had a gun because a gun went off. And you can hear it on her neighbor's door cam. Now, police says it sounds like a gunfire, but they cannot confirm if it is or if it's not. Okay. And we don't have any more other video footage. We don't know if the man came there. We don't know if the man came from behind the house because it's fences and stuff, right? He could have came from the backyard. Niggas come through the backyard and come through the back door. Okay? Especially if it is her husband, I'm sure he possibly, don't know, but I'm thinking in my head, he possibly lived in that house, so he knows that house. Okay? In my head, I heard that she was going to stay with her mama, moving her mom. Maybe she can't afford that house no more. A lot of times before divorce, these relationship and marriages, they separate, then they're going to want to sell the house or get rid of the house because they can't afford it because now they're single and they don't have a double income. So she's going to stay with her mom to save money and probably get another place where she can afford. That's in my mind. I don't know. I'm just assuming. And his ass, I don't think he got bread like that because his ass moved 30 miles away in the goddamn hood where ain't nobody got no door cams. Okay? Yeah. So I'm like, well, shit. Maybe he don't got money and maybe he know, maybe she gonna try to get that child support. And these men don't like that child support and 4 kids at that. No. And that could have been a motive, or the motive could be you leaving me. If I can't have you, nobody can have you. I don't know. Of course, they're saying that it was no sense of they had a horrible relationship or something went bad. But come on now, if he got a whole apartment somewhere else, unless they on some other stuff that I don't know about. Girl, what do y'all think about that? Okay, so yeah, this is all I know, and I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. I have a conversation about this, and they are looking for Imani Roberson. And if you guys have seen her, you guys know where to contact. And I just don't know what to do, boo. A lot of people say you got to do a back check on these males and these men and stuff. And It's just a lot to process and a lot to take in, especially her being the mom and the father. You know, you raised this girl all your life since she was a baby, and to have to see her go, and you don't even get to see her body, and it's just a mystery, and you seeing her all the time, and now she's nowhere. And what makes it more concerning with the husband is they said the husband, he was never at the conference. You know, he didn't call for missing, that she was missing. He didn't seem concerned. You would think a husband, especially how they're trying to push it, like they had a real good relationship and ain't no drama. He wasn't hitting on her or nothing. They ain't telling none of that. You would think that he would be the first one coming out and saying, hey, the mother of my kids, my wife, is missing, and we need to figure out what is going on. I mean, after all, a husband and a wife, they are best friends. This is the person that you created life with. This is a person that you went to God and made all these promises and vows to. Okay. So I just don't know. I don't know. Police said that they know more information. They don't want to put out there. I guess they don't want to spook the nigga. Okay. Girl, I just don't know. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm glad he didn't do anything to those kids, because when I first heard it, that it was a gunshot, in my mind, I'm thinking it was the husband. He shot her ass in the house, and then he backed up and he took the kids. And while she was bleeding, you know, in the car, I don't know what he was telling her, you know. And the kids, 1-month-year-old ain't gonna remember it and can't talk, and a 3-year-old, they're going to be traumatized, but the father has custody. So I'm sure the father is not going to allow anybody to question the 3-year-old, and the 3-year-old shouldn't be questioned or seeing stuff like that. But you know, these kids be seeing horrible stuff, and they see stuff like that all the time. So that's what my first thought was. He shot her ass in the house, then came out, because that's where we heard the gunshot from. And he, you know, what did he do after that, y'all? Okay. Did he did he did he have some help? Okay. Or did he leave her there in the van, you know, shot, and then went in the woods and went to a certain way where he dropped the kids at his apartment and then came back to finish the job? Or did he do it right there while the kids were there? Because it seemed like he had a plan to do this shit. It seemed very planned and calculated. And I want to know, because the husband say she dropped the kids off. Do we have video footage or a doorbell cam to see her dropping the kids off? But this is what I do remember. They said they seen the car going into his apartments. So maybe, let me back it up. Maybe after he shot her, allegedly, he went to his house, dropped the kids off, and then went out and then burned the shit up and then walked back to his house. Because, you know, niggas, they'll walk their jog for hours and hours to their destination. Okay. You know, because I mean, that's what I can make sense of it. They say they got video footage of the car going into his apartments and the car coming out his apartments that same day. And he said she dropped the kids off. So if he didn't do it and she went to drop the kids off, wouldn't you think, being she's so close to the mom, that she would have called her mom and say, Mom, I know I said I'd be right back, but I got to go 30 miles across town to give my 2 younger kids to my husband. She would have did that, knowing that the relationship they had, that don't make sense. She tell her mom everything. Why wouldn't she tell her mom, I'm going to drop my kids to my husband? You know, or was it another nigga that we don't know about and he popped her. Or what was the shot for? Or was it just a shot to go bang bang? Okay, another thing. Okay, that shot, right? Can we go into the apartment or their house, Imani Roberson house, and look to see if we seen any bullet holes or something like that? And if it's not any bullet holes, I mean, could the bullet still just be in her? You know, because I'm thinking a shot, maybe the bullet went through. Maybe if he didn't shoot her, maybe he was just shooting at a random spot or up in the air or something to try to scare her, to say, boom, get your ass up in the car. Because he could have did that, right? He could have shot up in the air or shot somewhere and said, get that ass up in the car, to try to scare her, to say, you know. So that is a possibility too. But I mean, for that man to burn that goddamn car, I think it was blood all over that. I think it was evidence all over that. And he did not want to get caught. He was looking at how to get away with murder, and he wanted to get rid of it. I'll be watching them cases. They say get rid of it because you get rid of the body. If the person cannot find the body, they cannot say it is a crime. They cannot say it is a killing. If they need the body in order to say it's a killing. We all know that. If you have nobody, you can't say the person got killed. So they're going to be forever a missing person because they don't have any body parts and nothing because he burnt that shit up. That's how I feel. But what do I know? I'm just here gossiping, you know. But I love you guys, and hopefully I see you guys sooner or later. And let me know if you guys enjoy my commentary on serious topics as well. And until then, I see you guys another video. And like this video, like. Okay, don't play with my likes now.
I believe they have shot and killed Imani.
It's been 2 weeks since Imani Roberson's disappearance. The mother of 4 went missing after leaving her mother's residence in Conyers on July 16th. Her father shared these images of the charred remains believed to be that of the woman's Mazda SUV, which were discovered July 27th in a wooded area off Camp Creek Parkway near Union Road in Atlanta.
We know that that's Imani's vehicle. We know it is because of the area where it was at.
Atlanta police reported the woman's car was last spotted the evening of July 16th on the 200 block of Metropolitan Parkway in Southwest Atlanta. Robertson's family says the woman's newborn and 3-year-old son were located with their father at another residence. They say he told police Robertson had dropped the children off. The family also shared ring camera video from a home across the street from Imani's residence. You can hear what sounds like a shot ring out and then see what appears to be her vehicle pull out of the driveway at a high rate of speed.
Pow! Then her car backs out of the garage. It's not seen anymore until at night down on Metropolitan, 200 block, Metropolitan. Then these areas, Delow, Campbellton Road, Barge. It's no coincidence.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feeling out there? Let me know. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy it? The commentary. All right, press that 1 if you guys enjoyed that commentary. At this time, we're going to open up the phone lines. I know some people have something to say, and I would like for you guys to take this time out to call in and to let us know your thoughts on this case, okay? I'm looking in the comment section, seeing how everybody doing. Can we get these likes up? We got 600 and only 400 likes. Come on, the likes ain't adding up. The likes ain't adding up. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you, CC29. And CC29, I just want to say I thank you so much. You know, CC29 was in them comments the other day, and I got to misconfuse CC29 because they was like, "Is that GG? Is that GG?" Because you know, Ruby May is now on video, right? And it was like, "Is that GG?" And CC29 say, "No, that is not GG." And I saw people in the comments action, "Is that GG?" No, that's not GG. That's Ruby May. So CC29 is absolutely right. Okay. So I did ask a question. I said, did you guys want to talk about this to call in? And we have 41% says no, and I respect that. So I'm not gonna keep it. We'll keep the phone lines open for a good 5 minutes. And if nobody come through, you know, we'll just talk a little bit. And you know, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking in the comment section. No, that's not Gigi. Gigi doesn't show face. Gigi would never get on camera. So anytime you see somebody on camera, they would never be Gigi. Okay, Just Teresa donated $10. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really appreciate that. I love Ruby. Don't you love Ruby May? I love Ruby May too. I sure do. Okay. I could have sworn it was you, but then I was like, nah, it can't be. No, that's Ruby May. She's so sweet. Only in real ones know that's not the real Gigi. That is her character, Ruby. That's Ruby. Gigi is amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hunter. I'm confused. I thought Gigi was Ruby May. No, Gigi and Ruby May is on camera. Gigi would never be on camera. So like I said, this channel is right now, we are starting our transition into skits, into being back on the camera. So that's what's going on. Gigi is a man. Gigi is not a man. Can you please stop with the bull crap, okay? Belinda, or your ass gonna get knocked. I ain't gonna knock you out. But delete, you know, get that troll ass on out of here, okay? Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for calling in. Calling from 937. You're live on the air, 937.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Boswell here. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
All right, wonderful. I just wanted to call in and kind of tap in a little bit because I learned about this story just a couple of days ago, and I also speak out to young ladies in regards to their mental health and try to give them direction because it's important for these upcoming generations to understand that a lot of these young ladies are dying at the hands of their partner, and it's a real thing. And the African-American female is the number one that's getting killed by her partner. Look up the statistics. These are facts. And I think what we need to talk about, because this young lady that was killed in Conyers, her story isn't unique, unfortunately, is the mental health of men along with women. They have no coping skills, and this epidemic is increasing rapidly. People want to talk about mental health and use that buzzword, but at the end of the day, all these violent crimes is because these mental health issues have went unchecked, and her story will continuously be repeated. So it's bigger than her. It's bigger than, you know, all these situations. The Black community has to really look at what's going on, and it's mental health. When you don't have any coping skills, this is what you get. And young ladies, you know, are buying into because of this toxic social media about my man, and doing anything to have one, and don't realize a lot of times they haven't done their homework and they have butted up against somebody that's mentally ill, because everybody is not mentally healthy enough to have a front row seat in your life. And that's why these young ladies are dying. And it's just time that we stop the bleeding, because it's a terrible thing.
You ain't never lied. You telling some truth. And I hope everybody can hear her with an open ear and an open heart. Yes.
Ma'am, I speak out about this. I try to reach the young audience. I speak out here on YouTube, and I try to reach out to them sprinkle girls, but they very arrogant, and they think that they have all the answers. And when I'm speaking out of a place of love, because I'm in my late 40s. There's a lot of older people that I've learned from. It's called wisdom. It's a gift when you receive it, and a lot of these young people misinterpret information that you're trying to pass down. They're very cocky and arrogant, and unfortunately, when a knucklehead doesn't receive, that blessing, then a lot of them meet their fate that they never saw coming. And I'm just here to say that it has to be a new day, and we have to continuously speak out and encourage these young people about what we know and what we've lived. In these relationships, it's a lot of healing that needs to take place. And unfortunately, it's too many young people that's not willing to do the work, and it's just going to be what we see. So I'm going to continue to speak out because I'm a responsible African American woman that loves my people and love all people. But I have an obligation to try to educate our youth and our younger ladies that's coming up. And it needs to be more conversation collectively among all of us to stick together and try to share this knowledge, because it's a scary thing out here in these streets.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. We're going to let you go at this time. And just to add, did y'all hear that his brother was helping him? Press 3 if you guys heard that rumor that Donnell Anderson brother was helping him take out his wife. What type of brother relationship do they have together? What would cause brothers to say, hey, yeah, man, I think it's a good idea to take her out of here? You know what? It is clear as day. They are taking these women out of here and they're getting away with it. They got to get away with it. Don't you think they're getting away with it if they're just having meetings, press conference? How they gonna take you out of here? Huh? And I bet you she probably got a text from that man talking about go home or something. And I'm hearing in the comment section, and a person came in and they said that the 2 oldest boys was not his. Is that true? Please let me know. Was the 2 oldest boys, were those Donnell Andersons? If all 4 of those boys was his, press 5. If all 4 of those boys were not his, press 10. Okay. They are saying in the comment section, it was only 2 kids that was his, and that was the 2 youngest. Okay. And ain't that something that she took the 2 youngest with her? What happened if she would have took all the boys? Do you think that he would have took out all the 2 older boys too? Well, he would have took out the 2 older men too, boys, Huh. I wonder, did she know something and told the other 2 boys to stay at home? I'm just, why? And somebody said, she said she was coming right back. Did y'all hear that? She said she was coming right back. Did you guys hear that? Press 1 if you heard tell that she was supposed to come right back to her mom's house. Press 9 if you didn't hear that. Now, my thing is this. If you coming right back, why did you need to take your 1-month-old and your 3-year-old with you if you coming right back? Especially if you right down the street. I'm thinking, Ma, let me go handle this and come on back. So if she took those kids on purposely, I wonder, did he say he wanted to see his kids? Or he say, bring my kids right now. I'm not playing with you. You know how these men are. They can be very demanding. Those my kids. I want to see them right now. I tell you one thing, it's hell. It is traumatizing to have a child with a demon, with a diabolical type of man. It is hell. You got to deal with that for all those years. You got to put up with him, that attitude. Oh my God, it's a circus. Whew. Well, tell me this. What type of brother sit up here and tell his other brother, yes, I will go and I will do a crime like this? What type of brother is that? I would think a brother would call your brother and say, listen, man, it's not worth it. She not worth it. Was he afraid of the child support? What was it? He didn't want to pay the child support. Why do you guys think that him and his brother set her up to take her out of here? Can you guys let me know that? Gigi, he probably gave him a bag to help him. What's a bag? What's that? Money was involved. Money was involved. Damn, money was how much did he pay him? Okay, and another question. Should I just end the phone calls? Okay. Press 7 if I should just end these damn phone calls because we haven't been having no good phone calls, no way lately, right? Okay. Press 10 if you think I should still keep these phone lines. And keep in mind, I'm not feeling good right now. I got a banging ass headache, okay? But I'm going to keep on pushing on through. My thing is, how do you detect who's next? I don't know. Maybe they want to be rappers or on the street, no father, no mother. They too old to be rappers. They in their damn 30s. You know, when you hit 30, you too damn old. Allegedly, it was a $1,500. That's it, $1,500. And that's your brother. They don't even have brotherly love for each other. Ain't no way I would want my brother to possibly go to jail for $1,500. Ain't no way. It's something that he's smoking on. It's something that he's smoking on. Okay. Now you guys are saying keep the phone lines open, press 10. Well, I'm going to need you guys to help. I'm going to need y'all to start calling in more often with some good commentary. Okay. Because it is breaking my heart. I've been on this goddamn thing for this week. Okay. 10, I like the calls. I can't talk. Well, lady, don't call in then, girl. Don't you bring your ass up here with your non-talking ass. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you. Okay, we do have a phone call. Calling from 813. You're live on the air. 813. Can you turn your phone off or the audio in the background off, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Gigi. My name is Jazz.
How you doing, Jazz?
I'm doing okay. Were you still talking about the young lady who
Uh-huh.
your brother had set up?
Uh-huh.
I believe it was just a relationship jealousy going on. She might have been doing something and the brother knew about it, so he was helping his brother out. Either way, it wasn't right, but I feel like that's what was going on.
He was helping his brother get rid of her. Why do you think that he wanted her dead? I mean, that's severe.
Well, sometimes people can't deal with rejection and heartbreak, and I feel like if the brother knew of her doing something disrespectful or sneaky or shady, like people kind of heartless these days.
Oh, okay. So you feel like it's possible she did something shady, but she's so sweet looking.
I believe it had something to do with infidelity. Like, I'm just speculating like everybody else, but a man scorned just like a woman scorned. When some people get their feelings hurt, they'll rather see you dead than embarrassing them.
Wow. So does that go on with mental health? If you got mental health wrong with you, if you get cheated on and you want to take a person out of here?
Yeah, that's a mental health issue. A lot of people need to seek counseling. They grow up with broken relationships. They don't really know themselves, and they expect other people to complete what's missing in them. And when they don't get that, they snap. It happened on First 48 all the time.
Yeah, that's crazy too. And I think I would like to add into it, it goes with self-discipline. You know, people lack self-discipline. They just give in to their emotions and how they're feeling at the moment or the season. And did you hear that he paid his brother $1,500 to take her out? Okay, she hung up. Okay, I don't know what happened and disconnect or she hung up. Calling from 575. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Gigi.
Can you get me off a speaker and speak up, please?
Yeah, no problem. Give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you, this ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with
Oh,
right
Lord.
now. I just want to say, I've been watching you for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I know damn well you do not look like that. You did not age like that.
Well, who
5
said that was,
years.
hold on. Who said that was Gigi? Nobody never ever said that was Gigi. Did anybody say the lady on the video was ever Gigi? Nobody said that.
Oh,
It clearly states on there, Ruby May. That's the name on there.
Ruby May.
And if you've been watching me for 5 years, you should be watching me this past 2 weeks. Because this past 2 weeks, I've been telling my subscribers what is to come. So you've been gone.
And I've been listening.
You've been
No, I've
gone.
been listening, but I don't know if you was playing like that was really you or you.
It clearly says Ruby May.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I just want to say you are beautiful, and I miss seeing your face. And I'm glad Ruby May's making her appearance, but I'm ready to see Gigi.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. The old Gigi ain't gonna never come on now. That is a era that would never be forgotten, but cherished and can never be duplicated or repeated. The fan can never be repeated or can never be duplicated. It is what it is. Those are precious moments. So, yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
All right, boo.
I completely hear what you're saying. Well, I just want to say you are beautiful.
Mm.
I'm a dedicated subscriber, and I've been listening to you for a long time. So
well, thank you. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So let's keep on going in. How y'all doing out there? Y'all all right? Yeah. Are y'all all right? Are y'all all right? Catch up, love. No joke. I keep telling you, we in transition. Okay. We in transition. He paid his brother. That's what I'm hearing, the vibes. He paid his brother $1,500. All right, so let's continue on. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. 678.
Oh, hey, Miss Ruby.
How you doing, baby?
And I'm doing good. And tell Gigi I said hi.
All right.
But I don't care who we rocking with. I know what's going on with you. But I'm so sick.
Talk to me, girl.
God-darn stories. I'm so sick of these God-darn stories. And, I'm watching my mouth because somebody said I cuss too much when they said they listened to your show and they knew it was me. And they said, girl, you ain't never cussed that much. And I said, I'm getting sick of all this mess. That's why I'm cussing. But anyway, they was confusing over here because, I'm in Atlanta, but this place is not too far from me. And the daddy came on like he already knew her husband did it when they first came on the air saying she was missing. And the mother too, because who don't talk to their daughter for 2 weeks and she bringing the kids and all this stuff that they were talking about. So I think they was downplaying it because they wanted the guy to think they didn't think it was him so they could pick his ass up. And they didn't.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. I agree with you then. So that's what we got to do. We got to play dumb with the dummies. Okay, we got to play dumb to catch the dummies. Do y'all catch that? Ooh, ain't that a word? We got to play dumb to catch the dummy.
To catch the dummy.
Girl, if that ain't a word, if that ain't true, I gotta play dumb to catch the dummy. Okay, go ahead.
That's right. And I don't know if you like green tea. I heard you weren't feeling too well, but get you some hot green tea because it just flushes your body out any impurities. But moving on to these niggas, I'm so sick of it. And not only that, I was at the store and heard this guy say that she deserved that shit. And Gigi, I lost my temper up in there, and if it wasn't for my girl pulling me back, I'd be in jail right now. This nigga came in the store and said she deserved what happened. I said, do you even know her? What the hell you mean? He said all women deserve to be put in their place. I said, oh, hell no. And Gigi, I lost it with the, you know what I'm about to say. My girl pulled me back. She said, he ain't even worth it. I said, because to make a statement like that, this is the mentality of these guys, most of them. They don't even like women. All the guys I listen to, it's only they're only with women to produce babies or to move in with them. This is what is going on around here lately. So, I almost got into it in a scuff with this dude saying that. But I just want the mothers, because her mother said she ain't talked to her, but she left the house and all this stuff with the babies. I want the mothers not to be afraid. Because if that's my daughter, I'm not afraid, all right? That nigga disappear. I'm just going to put it like that, and they'll be looking for where he at, okay? But I know they say you're not supposed to do that, but I'm just sick of hearing about this. So, she was going to move in with her mom. So you already know how the story go. They don't want a divorce or they don't want this woman to leave, but they're not treating her right. And women now know they have independence to do it. They can leave. But now you got all these niggas just killing everything left and right, leaving them because they don't know how to do anything for themselves. And them poor babies, they don't even think about the kids, that they ain't going to have a mother. And those kids attached to her. So, I just came in and heard, what you was speaking on, and you were like, nobody's really ringing your phone. I'm a
girl. I'm so glad you called in because they say they want to keep the lines open, but they don't support. We're calling in. We go through seasons. Some seasons they'll call in, they do real good, and I don't know what I do to piss them off, but then it be gone. So I really appreciate you, and I'm shocked that he spoke his truth out in public, talking about she deserved it, because I have yet to hear anything that she had did to wanted such a horrible reaction. And you're saying that his reasoning was just because the sex of her, just because she was a female. And you are right. It is, we are in those times where it's going to be a whole bunch of hate rhetoric around, where anybody that is a minority in the future and coming of years, you will be put in your place, and so to speak. They will try to they're rolling the times back. And you're going to see more hate being allowed on social media. You're going to see more rhetoric being allowed on social media. And have you ever heard of the phrase, history repeats itself? Well, we are there. Yes, we are in the beginning of history repeats itself once again. It just repeats itself in a different form on social media. And, at this time, a lot of minorities, they are in such a comfortable position where they're so blinded. They don't even see what's surrounded around them. Okay. So they're out here twerking, having a good life, and they just have no idea what's in store.
No, if these young ladies is going to start leaving these men, they have to plan ahead, and a relative out of town or something. You have to change your environment, because this is their mentality. If I can't have you, or if you cheat on me, I could cheat on you 100 times. But if you ever cheat on me, I'm taking you out of here. This is their mentality.
That's their
And
mentality.
so even if she did, yeah, she was
But
living with her mom. So even if
it's
she
something
did,
worse that's coming. It's another storm that's brewing. That's going to mix that mentality, and it's going to make that mentality even more stronger and confident. And then they're going to start pushing laws to back it up. Like in the past where it wasn't illegal for you to knock your wife out. You know, that was legal. Just like in Florida, I hear they're passing laws, I guess, where women can't get certain things. So the times are here where people want to put the patriarchy back on top, full force. And it's times where you see any and everything that, girl, let me not. Go ahead.
Well, baby,
Because
if
I'm
they
going to
start
say
that
something I
shit,
shouldn't.
if they going to start that shit, I'm going to the front lines. And I'm bringing some rocker mamas with me. We going to the front lines because we ain't going for that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see it
generation that do
everywhere. I just seen a post. They're saying they're targeting Black women in the workplace and this and that. So you're going to see more people that's getting discriminated, and they're not going to have laws to protect. And if it's laws on the books, who knows if they're going to enforce it or not. But they want to put certain things back in order.
Listen, I'm so up there right now with forming that group. Like I said, even with the people that started the racism again, they out here putting flyers, the Klan out here putting flyers on people's steps again. So, you know, because I live in a mixed neighborhood, white and Black. I don't give a fuck. I tell them all. I pay my own shit. You don't bother me. I don't bother you. I don't call you anything. You don't call me anything. But, honey, they starting to raise up again. And, you know, I just tell you on my
And you wonder why I want to
got
keep
something
my
for you.
Black ass behind the motherfucking scenes. Because you already know certain groups is going to be the first one to go. You already know. You better take your blindfold off and look around. Take your blindfold off and look around. Look around.
Keep your head on swivel. Keep your damn head on swivel and stay strapped.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
It is not safe. And my mama refused to get strapped. I put a shotgun in her house. She cussed out through the shotgun. I said, "That's your world." I said, "Mama, I just want you protected when they kick your door and blow their freaking head." She said, "I got my Jesus." I said, "Well, Jesus giving you help." She kicked me out for talking like that. So I'm real with it. Because I can't be there all day to protect her. But these fools is crazy. They just off the chain with this, killing all these young ladies. For what? Because they can't keep a job? I mean, you know, this shit is outrageous. And I'm more fired up than what I'm saying. But, you know, everybody telling me, stop this cussing, calm down, you know. And I was like, yeah, put my emotions in check, but let something happen to one of my folks. I don't think I can do it. I'm to the point now. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to prepare you for the future.
Well, there ain't gonna be no damn future. Because they about to blow this sucker up.
You know, in the past, they train women to control their emotions. So in the past, I believe like in the 1500, 1600, women were not able to show any emotion. It was very controlled. And your job was just to look pretty and to service your man, you know, and don't embarrass him by saying anything or by doing anything that will embarrass him.
Thank God I didn't come up in that era.
Well, that's why they're trying to push it back.
Up with some other women. And I was a rough little girl. My mama said so. She said you was always in the mood to fight when somebody done you wrong. So I just don't come from that. I believe do unto others as they do unto you. And I believe protecting my family. I believe in protecting my friends and anybody I care about. So if you're around me and we out, you ain't got to worry. I'm always on 10 when it comes to somebody trying to, you know, F with us. That's just me. So, you know, even if they take me out, I got somebody else that can, carry that baton. Trust
Well,
me.
that's good. I mean, that's how, people were led to freedom by people like you, which are needed. So,
Yeah, I'm not going to, if we together, I'll take the bullet for you. I'm just that type of person, but I don't believe in letting nobody invade my space. Nobody come at me because I ain't did shit to you. I don't know you. And if we're in a relationship and I'm done with you, you better understand I'm done with you. So if you want to
so let
hide
me
my
ask you
bushes, I'm gonna
this.
burn the
Let
damn
me
bush
ask you
down.
this.
Mhm.
Do you think that he was abusive to her? And I want to know, audience, do you guys think that he was abusive to her? Press 1 if you feel like he was abusive to her. Press 5 if you feel like, what can I say? He was not.
I don't know because, I was married, right? And my husband, well, he knew not to be abusive to me. He wasn't abusive to me. But when I went to leave him, he said he would kill me. I left him anyway. But when I went, that's true story. When I went to leave him, he wasn't abusive to me because he said I was just as crazy as he was. But when I went to leave him, he said he was going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the smart thing. I went on out of town and let him miss me for a couple of years. I let him calm down and get over it. I left town. You have to leave town.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't find where I was. I left town. So that's why I'm telling these young ladies, find folks that live out of town when you're going to lead them, even with children. You got to make a plan. You know what your man capable of. All women know what their man capable of. Really, they just take them chances. And that chance could take your life. And you got to think of your babies. Live for your babies. Even if you don't want to live no more and you that damn depressed, live for your babies because they need you.
Do you think,
So,
right. And I've never been in a situation like a person, like a nigga, killing me or nothing like that. Only time I can think of a situation where I was in a time of my life where I felt that I needed a man in order to make it in this world. And being a person that don't fight, that has been picked on, I felt weak. So I purposely went to pick a man that was the toughest on the block, the toughest nigga that was bullying people. I went with the bully, okay? Thinking that the bully is not going to bully me because he with me, so he's going to protect me. And I don't have to worry any longer because I have the tough nigga that ain't scared of nobody or nothing on my side that I care about me. But I learned real quick who gonna help me fight this damn bully, because this bully is whooping my ass, and Lord, Lord, God, I ain't mean to do this. And the bully won't let me go. The bully won't, you his property. Y'all can be broken up for a while. He'll see me in the club, whisper in my ear, you want me to whoop your ass and beat your ass off through here, huh?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yes. So... I guess could it be like that for some people, purposely wanting to get this tough for protection, this I guess image I don't know what you call it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. I was little, right? Everybody was older than me, bigger. And they started taking advantage, beating me up, right? But it's this one beating that I turned the way I was. Nobody ever beat me again. And 3 girls decided to jump me at school, and they whooped the shit out of me. And you know what? I went home. I said, I'm going to get these bitches. I just flipped. I said, I'm going to get these bitches. Let me tell you something. When I went back to school, because I went to a man that knew something, and he showed me a few things. He said, now you go to school and whip the shit out. I was going to do it anyway. If it was a bat, whatever, I could take to school. I went to school. Everybody came outside. Ooh, they going to whip her ass. Let me tell you something. G and Miss Ruby, when I got done whooping ass out there, they couldn't believe it. They said she done gone crazy. And let me tell you something. Them girls never touched me again. And none of those other girls even thought to touch me because they said, we seen something we ain't never seen.
Mm-hmm.
They said I had left my body. I don't know what the hell happened, but they was laid out. And after that, I said, I'm not going to let nobody whoop my ass, whether it's a man, woman, dog, child. I ain't going to let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, that's good to have that strength. And look how the strong warrior you are today. Ain't that a blessing?
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to me. I did not like ass kicking. So when those girls whooped me in front of those people, I said, oh, hell no, I'm coming back. And when I came back, I didn't have to worry about ass kickings no more. That gave me the strength to go and tackle anyone. So I'm peaceful. I'm serious. I'm peaceful. I don't start no shit. I mind my business. People don't even know I'm in town. I lived in a town 10 years. People didn't even know I was in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel.
Bother nobody. But
right.
When they bring it to me, because I'm like a loner. You know what I'm saying? I moved here. I ain't know nobody, but I was doing my thing. But when they come to me and say, oh, look at her, they're going to start some shit, I'm going to tell you something. It's the way I move that they say, no, something strange about her. You better keep on walking. And I've been over here in Atlanta. Ain't nobody fuck with me. And you know how hard Atlanta is. Nobody fuck with me. They say they want to get to know
didn't
me
you
more
say
than
you was
fuck
going to
with
work
me,
on your cussing?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I done got into it. Let me stop. But, you know, I just get to talking. I'm just telling you how it really is. But, you know.
And I'm thankful.
You know,
I don't know a lot of stuff, how hard it is, you know. I'm from Detroit, but I'm so thankful and blessed that I never, you know, I haven't been roughed up like that in Detroit, or when I've been to Atlanta, I haven't. So I haven't seen that, and I don't want to see it either. Now I have been robbed before, but that was in Cali. You know, and it was not a rough part that I got robbed in. It was a nice area, which, you know, it took me off for a loop, you know. So I tried to avoid, you know, so many things. Only thing I did not avoid is these niggas, okay? I go in full throttle, okay?
Well, that's the way to handle the niggas too. Even if you weak to the D, because I hear you all the time talking about you love that D, but you got to know how to control that D, girl. There's a way to control that D with that D be looking for you,
girl.
I can school you on it, but I'm just saying. Only people know me as maybe co-workers or something, you know, or people I work with, but we don't even hang. You know what I'm saying? It was only one time I came and the lady in the office said, let's go have a drink. She said, because I like people that's, you know, like you know, just straightforward. We went to have a drink. This hoe got on diamond earrings. That's the first time I learned how Atlanta really is. And she had diamond earrings. We come out, motherfucker, guy came out, pull a gun. Said, give it up.
Damn.
That's the first time I came to Atlanta the first month. Lady in the office invited me out. I said, give it up. She howled and screaming. I said, just stand still. And I'm standing there. And he said, did I hear? I said, give him the earrings.
That is so scary.
Shot over the earrings.
That is so scary.
And then he looked at me and he said, what you got, mama? And all I did was move my jacket back.
That is so scary. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that.
Well, no, he left because when I pulled back my jacket, he walked off. I just moved my jacket back. So you know what I had on me, sitting there. But I told him, take what you want. But I was ready. So she just flipped out. I had to get rid of that lady. She wanted to hang with me the rest of her life. And she worked in the office. But I just don't play that shit because where I come from, we had to fight for our life. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to give you everything. I'm not stupid. You could take my car, you could take my house keys, everything. But then what happens afterwards is where I get the satisfaction. If you on their grounds, let them do their shit. When you get off their grounds, then you plan your shit. That's the way I live.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
my mother said she prayed for me all the time because she said, I know how you are. But I'm doing something right because it's been 20-something years now that she's been telling me to put them guns down, and I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Now, back on the case, did you guys also hear that the parents have lost so many of their kids in the streets of Atlanta? And I'm like, man, is it just the area in Conyers? What is it? You know?
No, that area, I'm telling you, they don't have that shit over there. That just started
Okay,
happening
you stay
because
cussing,
the
boo.
city-
You stay cussing.
Oh, well, that stuff just started happening because they was moving out the city because it's so bad. So they started coming out east side. That's east side of Atlanta. It didn't even used to be nothing over there.
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff and the police ride around all the time, but they done got to where they don't want to work. Once they said that shit about, that stuff about the police, they said something about defund the police. Once they said that over there, they didn't care no more.
Now, K-Day, I don't know how the
cop tell me.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't know how the other three passed away. That's a mystery. So, it's sad. And that she had to leave with 4 kids. And I can't believe, the stuff that dog did and set it up and burnt up the car. It's like he knew what he was going to do. I felt like it was definitely planned. Like he planned this. And I wonder, do you guys think that he called her over to the house? Do you guys think that he was there at the house and he tipped her like, I'm here at the house. We need to talk ASAP. Bring my kids right now. What do you guys think? What made her go back home with the 2 kids?
She, like most women, probably feeling though she'd be all right, Some
Yeah,
women
he
feel
just want to
like,
talk,
he
huh?
might be angry.
He just want to talk.
Yeah, he might.
And we heard
Well,
that the gunshot was shot in the garage or the house. Do you think he shot her then? Do you guys think that he shot her in the house? The gunshot that we heard? Press 4 if you think that he shot her when we heard that gunshot. Press 10 if you feel like, no, you don't think that is. Maybe the pow just went off. What do you guys think at that moment?
Well, the daddy said that as soon as she left the mama house, he heard the pow. That's why he didn't feel good about when they saw that car going off on the ring camera. He said as soon as she left that house, he heard a pow, and then the car took off.
Mm-hmm.
So he shot her, threw her in the car, and then took her out there to, thinking he burning evidence. Stupid. I mean,
because I'm sure it was all that blood. She was bleeding in that car. Do you think do you think that he meant to do it? Do you think it was like, oh my God, they got arguing and he popped her because they were just arguing, or he wanted to do it?
He wanted to, because why would he bring a gun there?
Yeah, he a whole nigga, right? He a whole man fighting that little girl. Yeah. Who he need protection from?
I just wish that sometimes when these niggas do this, they just put them in a room and let the family have their way with them. I think if the family had their way with him, whether he live or die, they just go in there and whoop him till they can. Just whoop him. I think that a lot of this shit will stop. But they will not allow the families to have their way. They need to change them laws. You want some laws changed? Don't change laws that you can whoop your woman. How about if you change the laws that when you take somebody out, that family has the right to say what happened to you? How about that law?
I don't know. I think that's very tricky, because you may pass that law, but then we can get to a point where we're locking people up unjustly and just doing our way with them just because. And you can set people up and easily, have stuff happen.
You're about to make me run for office.
Or you better run for it. Shit, why not? Yeah, they do all
You
types
must
of
make me get
tricks.
a run for office.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because
You
I
got.
don't agree with that.
Mhm.
We got to go forward, not backwards. But
I
I called
prefer.
because I heard you
I
saying,
prefer. Either at the home, or you can't do it at the home because they ain't gonna do right. The whole society, the neighborhood watch at the schools, everybody needs to be taught more self-discipline and control over emotions. I think
yeah,
nobody teaches parents how to have control over their emotions. Nobody teaches self-discipline, and they become a menace, and they feel some type of way, and they become an animal. Shit, I don't know what an animal is because I don't have a relationship with an animal, but I'm just assuming. And I think some animals are probably more rational than some of these damn humans. Shit. At least some
well, of
animals
course
would
they
think
are.
about it and be like, you know what? I ain't even gonna go there. Okay. I'm mad,
Animals
but
only
I ain't
kill
gonna
to
go over
eat.
there. Huh?
Animals only kill to eat, so they are more rational than humans. They
Mm.
only kill to eat, and if they peaceful walking around, they don't bother nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So they got more brains than these humans walking around here. But I'm so fired up. I'm about to create something, Gigi. I'm about to run for office. I'm about to do something. Because ain't nobody making no law where they going back whooping on my sisters, whooping on my mothers, my grandma. Ain't nobody making no law like that.
Nope. Well, first, what they're trying to do, I think they feel that Black women are too empowered when it comes to making money. I think they want to cut that money off so you can start depending on men again and putting these men back in positions in higher pay. And, I think that's one of the
Well,
things they're
we
going
don't
to roll
mind.
out. Huh?
We don't mind if they're going to take care of the situation financially, but we do mind if you're going to put your hands on us.
Now let's stop living in a fairy tale. You know they say they ain't gonna touch you, but you know they're gonna whoop you. If they feel like you are theirs, you already know how that go.
Well, I'm not sure if you can't treat me right. And I don't care who you are. If you're not going to treat me the way I treat you, I'm not yours. I'm still looking. And the ring is put down somewhere. You're not honoring our vows at all. You're not honoring anything. You out here wilding out doing your thing. So we're not a unit. If I'm with a man and he doing all this, we're not a unit no more. That's the way I feel about it. I'm going to let you go and do you, and I'm going to do me. I'd rather have peace
You know what I
than lay
wonder?
next to the enemy any day.
Why wasn't her friend speaking out? She don't got no friends, or what? Did you guys hear about her
She
friend
might
speaking
not,
out?
because most times when they start having babies, it take up all their time, and then niggas take up all their time. So most time the friends just say, to hell with you, we get ready to go party, or we get ready to go do
No.
something.
Well, this is what
I
I
ain't got no
think.
babies.
I think that, and maybe it's more conservative, but okay, when you're a mother, maybe you have more connections with other mothers that are wives. And, the mother wives, have a relationship and go to, with the kids to the park, and they do different activities together because they have more in common because they're both wives and mothers and have kids. But clearly that might not be the case.
I tell you what, when I got married, I didn't have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
My husband kept going back and forth talking about he loved our freedom because we would just take off and go anywhere. Then he said, oh, no, let's have kids. Only because his mother and them would say, when y'all going to have kids? But let me tell you something. My friends left. When I got married, most of my friends took off because they said, we can't do what we used to do. Your husband's mouth always in something. He always don't want you to go because he think you're going to cheat. And I said, that nigga know I ain't going to cheat because I've been with him 5 years before I married him. He just didn't want me to explore because he thought I was going to find something better than him.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of guys feel that way. But all my friends, I barely had any friends left when I got married for that reason. Because he was taking up all my time and we didn't even have kids. And I wasn't changing, they changed. And then some of them got jealous because I had gotten married and they hadn't found a man yet. So the different things of life change, and some of your friends change, or all of them change. When your life change, other things change, and that's what happens. So a lot of women that get married and have kids, you're right. The only ones they could talk to or maybe relate to is women who are married or have kids. Because I tell you something else, when you get married, some of the ladies get jealous and they'll try your husband.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend we was tight, but when I got married,
okay, let me put some Chrissy TV. Chrissy, you keep on bringing your ass up in this chat. I've been giving your ass a pass. Haven't I been giving her a pass? I've been giving Chrissy a pass. Chrissy, we are talking about the death of Imani Roberson, and you don't care about Imani. You don't care about my platform. You don't care that I'm up here trying to do a show. All you care about, who is that? What's going on? Who is that? You don't think that's rude? You cannot possibly be a person that says you care about me and you love me and you support me when you're acting like this. It's a time and place for everything, don't you think? Don't you think it's a time and place?
What's her name? You got to ride the wave, baby. Whatever way she's swinging it, you got to ride. She trying things out.
Ride away. Now you know they can't pick that shit up, okay? She gonna say, should I go and get some waves? And listen, okay, let me stop.
I don't care if you came on here as Deputy Dog. I'm going to call you and talk to you.
And I appreciate that. And that's real love, not this fake love that a lot of people got. Fake love.
You trying it out and you growing.
I'm growing.
You your thing.
Mm-hmm.
She got to do her thing. I don't know what the girl name is, but she
Chrissy, if the name say Ruby Road, if the name says Ruby May, then it's Ruby May. Okay? Okay.
It's Ruby May.
Oh, what is it to you? Okay, clearly you haven't been here, but let's keep on going on.
And what's wrong with Ruby May? Ruby May got gusto too. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I like these different characters.
Me too.
You don't know?
Mm-hmm. Me too. I love them.
I rock different characters. So
mm-hmm. You got to in this world. Matter. You got to in this world.
Yeah, that's the only way you escape the madness.
You
got to be this one day and that, long as you're having fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But y'all need to call in, because me and Gigi could talk forever. Y'all need to call in. She got these phone lines, so y'all can express yourself. Don't be scared. Just call in, say exactly how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Take the waves up. Let's go as high as we can go tonight.
All right.
Before she get mad and shut it down.
Before I get mad and shut it down. Okay.
And then when you shut it down, they're gonna be like, Gigi, Miss Ruby, where's the line at? Where's the line?
No. Gigi, don't be upset, but I sing you. I like your gorgeous shows, these people. Oh, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. But I just think if I'm on a podium and we're talking about a topic, and clearly I see you, I ignored you for a reason, and you keep on poking a bear, it's just common sense to say, okay, she don't want to answer. But to keep on poking and trying to force somebody to answer something because that's what you want, and you don't read the room. But okay.
Well, they ain't seen that other side, I guess. They don't want to see you go off, G.
I don't want to go off. It's not.
No,
it's not even.
Before,
yeah, I heard. Yeah, you know what? I've changed a whole bunch. I've changed a whole bunch, and I don't want to go back yelling at people, arguing with different people on a platform.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that shit. I've grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessary, but like you say, they keep poking that bear.
Mhm.
But y'all just ride the wave and enjoy what's going on.
Right.
Don't question.
You can question, but if I don't answer you, if I ignore you, then you just gonna keep on poking and poking and poking and poking and poking. I mean, Chrissy TV, she just kept on. Goddamn.
Yeah, well.
Well, maybe I have a whole live. If I create a live guaranteed to open up questions, then I will be falling into the agenda, which I don't want to do it. You know, I'll be doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Because of people. Then, you know, people can't, you give them an inch, they take them out. Well, they want you to talk about this. They want you to explain this. I'm not doing that shit.
Nah.
Nah.
You open up a can of worms.
Mm-mm. Yeah. I'm here for entertainment purposes and to show love.
That's right.
And that's it. This ain't no goddamn life story. This ain't no documentary. I'm not an advocate. I ain't no damn advocate. This is not my life chronicles or my diaries.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know, it's not for everybody. You know, some people can't rock. You got to be able to rock now.
If you can't rock, then roll. Shit. We just got to keep on moving. Yeah.
Rock, roll on out.
Mm-hmm. No, Chrissy ain't new. She know what she doing. Mm-mm. All right. Well, I appreciate.
You can't interrogate.
Huh?
You can't interrogate Miss Ruby. Oh, I was telling Chrissy she can't interrogate.
Nah,
Ms.
Ruby ain't gonna have that. Ruby ain't gonna have that. Well, I see she ain't say nothing no more. Shit.
Well, see, and I was nice. I didn't say anything wrong. I just told her to roll with it. You know, I'm not an evil person. I said either roll with it, Chrissy, or just roll on out. Because
well, didn't she want my attention? Didn't she want it?
Yeah.
She asked for it, didn't she? Did she ask for it or did she not?
Yeah, be goddamn careful what you ask for.
She asked for it.
I learned that one. But I enjoy talking to you.
I always enjoy talking to you. I always.
And,
okay.
Let these women, I guess they're going to call in, but I'm tired of this, you know, this bull. I want that young lady to rest in peace. And
now, hold on. Moxie says, you know, if you're not calling me Gigi, you're not being supportive. Her name is Ruby May. I appreciate that, Ruby. You know, my moderators always get me. However, you know, people can still call me Gigi for right now. We'll just see what happens in a few months. But I've told this before that this channel is in transition. Okay. So maybe people don't know what that means. What do you mean a channel is in transition? Meaning that it is into change. Okay. So the first step is me letting you know this channel is transitioning into something different. Okay. All right. So usually sometimes with transition, it's going to transform into something different. It's not going to transform back into something, you know, in the past. I don't never go back. I'll never go back. I always go forward.
Yeah, you moving on up like Georgia Wheezy. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm sorry, Miss Moderator. I didn't see her name. You're right. I'm gonna say Miss Ruby. I was just going in.
No, it's fine. Girl, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
We moving on up.
Well, the thing is, no, but you guys that is confused, I'm gonna try to clear it up. I told people on this channel, everybody, my supporters, that I'm coming out with 4 characters that is possibly going to take over this YouTube channel because I wanted to transform into doing skits. Sometimes I do gospel, but we'll just have to see. You know, I don't know. Maybe I start doing stories like this because I asked earlier, do you guys want me to continue to do stories like this? And you guys say yes. However, I think Ruby Ruby May is really great at these stories. I think Ruby May is great when she talks about these stories. I think she has a serious
Oh,
tone.
Lord.
I think that she's mature for these type of stories. So I would love to see Ruby May, talk more about serious tone stories like this. Um,
Lord,
huh?
Miss Ruby, someone said they cloned you. They cloned Gigi. Lord have mercy.
They might
Yum
have. I
Yum
don't
said they
know.
cloned you, baby.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe I'm
well, if
cloned.
they cloned you, I'm gonna have to switch up. I'm gonna have to come out.
They
Can
cloned
you do
you.
a show discussing the transition? I'm confused with your role playing versus transition. I'm confused with your question. Can you do a show discussing the transition? Ruby, nah, she not gonna do all that. Uh-uh. Meaning that transition in the channel, just meaning that okay. One upon a time, this channel was Gossip Girl XOXO. She never get on camera. She always do celebrity gossip, and that was the channel Gossip Girl XOXO. So with the new channel, you will see face all the time. You always seeing Ruby face or somebody face or a different character face. You're seeing more face, and it's more skits, and it's just not celebrity gossip. It's different. It's a different niche. It's a different vibe. Versus not getting on camera at all and just doing purely celebrity gossip, you know. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Hey, Ruby, you got a request to open the lines back up.
Well, the phone lines is open. Ain't nobody here but one person, other person, and they're holding, and I appreciate them holding. Open the lines up, please. The line's open. Pleasure.
They say daughter, son, ye, me, ya. She said, open the lines up. I don't know. Daughter of the son, me.
It's open, boo. It's open, boo. It's open. It's called Evolving People. Thank you. I was curious, why weren't we seeing you? Well, the reason why you were not seeing me because I didn't want to be seen, What I think if I was to get on camera, it would be for you. It would not be for me. If that makes sense. And I don't want to get to a place where I'm doing stuff for other people. Are you there, 678, boo?
Oh, yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so what do you thought about that? Where, you have people say, hey, I want to see your face. Put your face on camera. And I say, I don't want to. Do I have rights? Do I have rights? Or I don't have any rights anymore?
Yeah, you have rights.
Okay.
You might have to give them a little some because that's what happened to me. I was talking on another lady's thing, and they kept saying, we want to see this lady. And then the lady kept saying, I want to see you. So I gave her a little something.
See, that's you, but I don't have no accommodations, okay? No considerations.
Oh, I see.
No, because
so I gave him a little something.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. But Gossip Girl XOXO was purely based on not showing face. Gossip Girl XOXO was inspired by the TV show Gossip Girl XOXO, and you never knew who the person was. It was a mystery. Obviously, I couldn't do the shit, but it was a mystery, and that is the whole brand of Gossip Girl XOXO. It was not supposed to show face at all. Huh?
See, your voice is what they fall into. Your voice hypnotized them. So once you do that,
nah, it ain't no goddamn voice.
Let them see you. Oh, they tell you all the time, Miss Ruby. They say they love your voice. Your voice hypnotized these people, so now they want to see you. But you rock out what's comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies just kept bugging me, so I gave them half of my face because they kept bugging me.
Girl, hold on. Half of your face. Half of your face.
I gave them half. I put the phone up and gave them half my face, and they already seen my picture. My picture was But they kept saying, we want to see you. We want to see you. And we want to see you.
But
So
see,
I gave them
but
half of my face.
right. And I think that's great if you're trying to be personal. I'm not trying to be personal. Like I said, here for me, it's entertainment. I'm not trying to be personal on YouTube.
Right.
I'm not trying to be personal on social media. I'm not trying to tell my life story on any platform. I'm not trying to give any dailies about, things. I would do it in a channel of gossip, like entertainment from, if I'm telling a story and I have a story within the gossip realm, then I'll bring it up. But just to get out here to say, hey, this is me, this is my brand, is myself, my personal life. No, I have no desires for that. I have no desires to be famous or to be personal. I don't have those desires.
Well, you famous. You are famous.
Okay.
You might not have wanted it, but you got it because all these people be wanting to see you. But, I didn't want them, I didn't want to be personal either. I like for them to feel me from the inside. But they just kept bugging and bugging. So I said, okay. They laughed so hard. I gave them half of my face. They said, thank you.
Good.
But, I understand what you're saying. And I believe you should be comfortable and do what you do. Because sometimes people get, out of hand. And I've dated people that got out of hand. They didn't, and I didn't go on the internet for a long time because they was looking for me. They said, you don't want to date me no more. I'm going to find your ass. So I understand that. And if you have that issue, I understand if that's what's going on. But I had, a couple of dudes that, they couldn't take no for an answer. And so they looked everywhere for me. I wasn't even on the net. Not under my real name. But, so you want to play safe that way. I understand everything you're talking about. And you stay that way and let them just keep the mystery going on. But, I'm sort of a rebel, so, I play with it.
Right.
But I know how to hold them and fold them. You know what I'm saying? I don't let them get in.
Yeah, but maybe, we have different personalities, so, but I'm just not interested in that. Somebody says, you are famous and you engage and used to show yourself. Well, this is 2023. Things have changed. I'm not the same person. Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah.
I'm not the same person. Okay. I'm not. But hold on. That rings a bell. I'm not the same person. I'm not the same person. So who you looking for? I can't even give you because I'm not that person. If that makes sense. Who you're looking for, I can't give to you because I'm not that person.
Right.
It's like a stripper that got saved and you want to see Miss Freaky Ass Diamond come to the pole. They can't give that to you anymore. They ain't no more coming to the stage. Well, come on, girl, one last dance. They didn't change their life around. That's not who they are. And some people can see it as a disrespect or like, I'm sure that lady that have changed her life around and not trying to get on a pole will get kind of annoyed or bothered. I understand they want me to get back on this pole, but that's not who I am. I don't want to. I have no desires.
Yeah, you're not at your best when you don't want to do it. You can't perform and be yourself if you don't want to do it.
Well, she just don't want to be on the. That's not who she is anymore. She don't want to be on no damn pole, shaking that ass.
No, well, I'm changing. I'm about to become a preacher. So everybody changing. I'm about to become a preacher.
Right.
So, okay. You said right. You don't believe me.
Girl, we'll see. Well, maybe you're going to be a cussing minister because you got the cussing pastor. Somebody says delete the channel. Why when Gigi can revamp just like Gossip Girl? Yeah, I revamp. Shit, it doesn't matter. And if I do have a channel, you don't think they're going to try to follow and troll me there and troll me here? I just don't get it. And if I did pop up, then what? Then what?
Yeah.
How is it
But
going to
you
make
know,
how is it going to make me happy? How is it going to make my life happier or better if I popped out? Then what?
well, they say they miss you. So I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Because, you know, I started seeing you a year ago.
but
And you still had
okay,
your fan
6,
up
7, 8.
lookout.
But that's the thing. You miss who? Who do you
Mhm.
miss? You don't miss me because I've changed.
Yeah.
You miss the
Yeah.
old me,
Okay.
right? I can't even give you that. Do you get it?
Yeah.
I
she
can't
changed.
give you
Yeah,
something that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, she changed. It happens.
Shit,
But
you know I
think some of
changed.
that
Shit.
lurking, you
Huh?
know, you lurking some of that lurking somewhere. Some of that lurking.
I don't know what you mean.
Like it's still 5% in you. You don't think it's still 5% in you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, the character that they love so much. You don't think
I
it's
don't
still
even know
5% in you?
I don't what they love so much. Because if you're talking about a personality, and if you can't see the personality still here based on, because on here, what I'm doing now is just all personality, right?
Right.
But you're
That's
talking
what
about
they
an
miss, though. They
image.
miss you.
No, they're talking about an image.
Right.
People want an image. Fuck you. If
Right.
I came out with just pictures, I'm sure people would be fine with that. It's an image. It's not even a person, because a lot of people that have this image on social media and they're about looks, people don't give a fuck about them. They care about the image. Once they lose that image, then they're a non-motherfucking factor.
Well, I'm talking personality. Your personality, I thought they love, and you off the chain because you can go in all different directions. You hype it up to 10. You take it back down. Even when you did your soft voice, that soft voice was seductive as shit, and they told you that.
Thank you.
They
You
love
said
all your
productive as shit.
They love all your characters, so I'm saying play that shit. You know, they love all your characters. And then your numbers is up. I've been working on something for you because you need that endorsement. I told you that.
Give me that
I'm trying to find a
endorsement.
product to send over there. Yeah. But I'm telling you, girl, you can go up to the sky if you want. And if you don't want them to see you, do what you do. Just put on the disguise, you know, and let them see that. But they like your personality. You already got it. You already got it. And to the moon here, they just asking for a little more. So just give them all your personalities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to roll with it. They're going to roll out. But I think you're going to have the numbers up when you give them what, because you got the talent. You got everything you need. Why you think they asking you?
I don't know, to
You to
be
get on
honest
here?
with you.
They tune in to hear you because you off the chain.
I don't know. I think,
You got
like I said before, I think they want something that I gave in the past. But like I said before, I can't give anything that was in the past because I just don't have it.
Well, you don't have to do that, but your analogy on topics is still off the chain. So
Well, thank
just ride
you.
with that.
Okay,
You
I'm
give
gonna
good
ride with
analogy.
that. I'm gonna
You
ride with
should.
that.
I mean, ride with that. Keep giving them your perspective on all this weird shit going on around here, and they love that. They'll stop asking for that other thing because you still can take them high with your analogy.
Nah, I mean, I think that you're gonna always have people that's gonna do it or troll. I don't know. It's almost like this, Little Kim, right? Little Kim can never give you hardcore album ever again. Okay, that right there, it's just history. It is what it is, and you can't. Don't look for it because you would never get Little Kim hardcore. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, but if Little Kim spitting stuff, that's
Girl,
the truth.
Little
That's how
Kim,
Lizzo became so big.
Look, girl. Okay.
Oh, you said You said she done went as far as she could go. She's still out there though. Nick Cannon got nerve to be her manager. Did you know that?
Well, okay. Well, everybody got different. I appreciate Little Kim for her past, and it is what it is. I'm not trying to. Cassie, you make a page, we can see you, huh?
All of them still out there performing and going around.
Yeah, but it's nothing. It's not this. It can never be duplicated the same. That's all I'm saying. It's just like sometimes a good favorite TV show. It cannot be duplicated. It cannot be a repeat. That's all. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
you need your own live show. But if you scared to go out there, GG, just put on a disguise and go on out there. You know how Tyler Perry have all them different characters. Just do your character. But I think you should.
I don't want to. It's not about scare. I just don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
No. Mm-mm. But I appreciate
you. I'll be your manager.
Okay.
I'll be your manager.
All right. Okay.
But okay. I enjoyed you and feel better.
Oh, thank you. Because, I'm still not feeling great. All right. So I'm going to let her go. Calling from 412. 412, you're live on the air. I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me?
412.
Can you turn the radio off, please?
Yes, ma'am, I certainly can. Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing? I just want to say thank you so much for your patience.
Is it Gigi or is it Ruby May? Yes.
Girl,
Which
girl, we can go with Gigi. It don't matter right now.
And you know what, Gigi? Guess what? What I do want to say is that even without you showing your face, you grew your channel in numbers. You know what I mean? Without showing your face, and that speaks volumes. You know what I mean? So shout out to you.
Thank you.
That. I remember you though when you first came out. It was like years ago. I think you used to do something like with a fan. I used to try to do it and I could never get it. I could never get that little fan motion. But I think that was you, like years ago. But in any case, may God, the spirits and the ancestors, bless the soul of Imani Roberson, because I believe that's what the subject matter was.
Right.
And I am really especially drawn to this because the mother said and the father said that they have lost several children back to back to back, and I'm a part of that club. I'm a mother that tragically lost my own daughter back in 2016 to a Dusty.
Sorry to hear that.
Saying? And
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I lived, you know what, Gigi, you know what, and I'm a survivor. I went through therapy and everything. And so the reason why I was saying, you talking about you about to take things in a different direction. And, I'm saying right now, and I held on so long because I feel as though we need a hate crime bill. And I have so much discontent for Kamala Harris for not speaking and not caring enough to give Black women, to put in motion a hate crime bill for Black women, because we are being murdered on the clock every hour, every 45 minutes, every half an hour. And that Imani was taken from here was very, very traumatic, and it really did trigger me. It really triggered me. And, I'm interested in knowing with the second arrest, because I heard in a press conference that there may be a second arrest, because if Imani had spent dinner with her mother and the 4 kids and then decided that she was, because there was chatter that there was some problems in their marriage. And so it appeared that Imani was trying to get away from him. And so the mother was expecting her to come back. I believe she took the 2 children with her to maybe go gather some things, which was the 1-month-old and the 3. Okay. And so if the father heard gunshots when she pulled up, or however which way it went, and I could be wrong about this, but this is the way I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, is where did the children go when he took the car, or whoever took her? Where did those 2 babies go?
Okay, so what happened was
second arrest,
when she left to go to her house with her 2 kids, They said before her car went out the garage, because remember she was there, it was a gunshot, and then her car went out the garage and sped out. Okay. So during this time,
Right.
she was missing. So at this time, the father had the kids. The father, in my mind, was the one that shot her and was the one that drove off that fast. You know, these men drive very aggressive. Okay. So he
With the
already
children,
had,
I'm sorry, with the children.
yes, with the kids, because those are his kids. And he went to some residence to drop them off. And I believe after that, the car was found in that area burnt up.
Exactly. Right. So see, this is the reason why sisters and black women like that, what's her name, Carly, the Carly Russell woman that did what she did, because we can just, turn right around and really see something tragic happen to another black woman in real time. So that's the reason why I feel a lot of people saying that they don't feel as though that she should suffer consequences. I don't believe that. I feel like she should. She should suffer the consequences for having, resources used, triggering other women, triggering families that really have loved ones missing, that have lost people, that really are losing their loved ones, like Imani Roberson. You understand what I'm saying? And so for there not to be a hate crime bill, like who is pushing for that? What is that other activist name? Tamika, what is that sister's name who was out here vouching for the girl Carly? She came out and then she retracted and backpedaled, and then she deemed it mental health. End of the day, it's Tamika Mowry, I believe that's her name. Why isn't Tamika Mowry a powerful voice to be reckoned with within the black sector, not pushing for a hate crime bill for black women? Because Kamala's not going to do it. Gave the
But
Asian
she
women
will.
a
I
hate
think
bill.
Kamala will do it. But hold on. And I'll tell you why I think so. But somebody said the infant kid is not his. So they're saying that the infant kid is not his biological kid. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I know you guys talk about Camp Kamala, and I know a lot of you guys don't like her. But I remember when Kamala first got into the scene, a lot of black men hated her. And the reason why black men hated her, because she locked a lot of black men up. Okay. Now, when black men say I don't like her, guess who come and follow suit? Black women start to say I don't like her either. She locking our men up. She locking our men up. So if she's in a position of power, and I think she'll love to lock these niggas up. But she already had it coming to her aid that you're anti-black man. So I think her hands is tied because people already think that she's anti-black man. So if she does anything, it's going to spark outrage with black men, and black men is already moving over to conservative, because I guess conservative is giving those men more of a shine, letting them know that we want our men to be men, and we want our men to be leaders, and no more given this diverse inclusion. We want the patriarchy back, where man is at the top and leading the household. So we're going to make that happen. So I think a lot of black men are, on that wave. And I think Kamala and the party knows that. So they're kind of soft when it comes to a lot of black men. I feel that that's the reason why a lot of crime go, and these black men and they know they can do anything right now, and they're going to come out of jail because they don't want to get too harsh on black men. So that's just my take on it.
No, I can just really say law on that, because what I do know is that our great ancestor Malcolm X said that the black woman is the most unprotected woman on the planet. And I stand on what our ancestors said, because like I said, we have so many different YouTube channels that are reporting every 45 minutes, every several hours on a daily basis, faces of young black women and their children. You understand what I'm saying? So if it was you, if it was you who decided to be the face of a Class A action lawsuit, Gigi, I wouldn't care, as long as it is somebody that has a voice, that has a platform, that will finally and stand up, because this is unacceptable. You know, if we look at culturally as a culture, people be in 100 years from now? What is our culture going to look like? Is anybody concerned about that? And that's why the Indian population, that's why they constantly reproduce, because they're making sure that their race is still here. And we're not concerning ourselves with that while we're busy out here in the face. There are voices, and these black men that are becoming conservative, just like they tried to stand against Ron DeSantis and his ludicrous posture on slavery, these same black Republicans need to stand up and speak out about black women being slaughtered at the hands of other
Now,
black men.
let's just
And
be,
now
can
it's
we
starting-
keep it real? You know, them black Republicans don't give a damn about no
I'm
black
trying
women.
to- I'm
They
trying
don't
to, Giselle.
care.
I'm
So
trying
to
keep it real.
think that they're going to invest in that, they not.
Well, who you say they? The government, or are you talking about
Them black
politically wise?
conservative men, they feel that, from my perspective, that black women need to be put in their place. It's out of order with all this wretched behavior, having pregnancies, irresponsible, all these abortions. They put abortion labels on them. They out here killing babies. They're just being irresponsible, and they need correction.
But I'm talking about the preservation culture, which no one seems to care about. And Kamala Harris, what she did was a good job at finessing black women by bringing, what's her name, Simone, what's her name? I don't want to say her name incorrectly. And then they quickly led her out of the White House after they finished using her to coerce black women to vote for Kamala Harris. A great job at finessing black women, and black women were tricked into voting for her. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you said, we do evolve. The blinders do fall off of our eyes, and hopefully, someone with a voice and a platform clear that black women, we need a hate crime bill. Because if Imani Roberson thought that possibly if she went to go retrieve some things and went there with those two babies, she probably thought that her husband wasn't going to be, aggressive or, mean, nefarious or do anything, because she brought the two babies with her. And lo and behold, he still did. Okay. So I don't know. I'm not real familiar. I didn't really follow Kamala Harris during the time that she was locking black men up. But I tell you what, right now, at the end of the day, guess what? There's a whole lot of these Dusties that's wreaking havoc on the community, and the Dustianas that's wreaking havoc on the community, and they need to be locked up. They need to be put somewhere, rehabilitated. I don't know what it was, if it was the C-19 that got them going crazy, but at the end of the day, we need to think about our preservation as a culture, because this is a shame. This is awful what is happening to us. I'm sick of us.
And when you said about Tamika Mallory, I don't know, my idea, I don't know her. I don't watch her often, just a little bit. I don't know. I think that she is not a Candace Owens. Candace Owens, she will go against a black man, or what she'll go, I don't know if she'll go against a white man, maybe a white liberal, but that's it. But she won't go against a white conservative. I know that for a fact. But she'll go against other ones.
Well, for what I can understand,
but Tamika Mallory, I don't think, I have never seen her that fire, that passion in her to give, I think what you want from her. And I don't know if that's just not who she is. She seemed like a nice girl, though.
I just threw Tamika Mallory out there because she was, she put her cape on for the girl Carly, who sat up there and lied to the whole United States of America and faked her kidnapping. Tamika Mallory put her cape on for her, and then went back and backpedaled and said it was mental health. And here this girl got a psychology degree. She's been kept in a well-kept 2-parent home environment. Like, get off my face. She played in all our faces, and I hope that the wherever she was at, Alabama Police Department, deal with her accordingly. And that's the reason why we have laws. That's why we have law and order. You don't do stuff like that, because there are people really out here with missing persons and family members. It's not She played in our faces and she should be dealt with.
Mm. Who gonna deal with Tamika? Or you talking about Carly?
Ooh, child. I don't know. I have no idea what her life could even be like now with that type of, stuff hovering over her head. I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking her family would want to move. Her dad had a decent job at the bank.
I can tell you her ex-boyfriend is using her name to throw parties in Atlanta.
Oh my. Yeah, I got wind of that as well, and they shut him down because he was trying to monopolize off of something that was ludicrous, and so they shut that whole thing down that her boyfriend or whatever he was to her was trying to do. But my point in saying that is, we have real families. We see these stories; they're not just made up. You know what I'm saying? The stories that you get on here and you present to us, the content that you bring us. It's, for me, I process it. I know some of it's gossip, but when you bring us content like this story, like Imani Roberson and what happened to her, and the fact that now these 3 children or however many are left behind have to grow up either with the grandparents or whoever else is going to be responsible to rear these children. It's heartbreaking. It's devastating. And then we're left to process it. So what do we do with all the information that we get? Do we just sit on it or do we move on it? We need a hate crime bill for Black women. And with that, I'm going to end the conversation. Hopefully the callers out there, hopefully there's some people out there, there's some lawyers out there, there's some people that are in some high positions that can get a hate crime bill for Black women going, because we desperately need one.
All right. All right. Well, I thank you so much for your words and your time. And please call us back soon. We're going to let you go for right now. Right now, we don't have any phone calls. So if you guys want to call in at this time, it would be appreciated. I'm going to look at the stream. We don't have any streamers. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look in the comment section just to talk to you guys for a little bit. Black women be jealous of that too. A Black man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They would not like that. But Lauren, they're going to fight it. Black men is not going to have that, because you have to remember, once you pass that bill, Black men, they're going to feel attacked. Okay. So I think the bill would be great, but Black men will feel attacked, and Black man is already seen as a victim in America. The Black boy, the Black man is a victim in America. And that storyline is already out there. And that's why people want to be careful how they deal with Black men. They don't want to be too harsh on them, because they don't want another George Floyd. George Floyd was a nightmare. And it let people know that people care about Black men, okay? Their lives matter. And in this political war that's going on, and they're fighting for Black men. Actually, I think that both parties, they want Black men on their side, and I think Black men know that they're being fought over. And I don't know if they're loving it or liking it. Yes, support Babes and her parents. A lot of Black men are planning to vote for Trump if he's able to run in 2024. Yeah. People are scared and pander at the cost of Black women. Yep. Yep. So if you guys want to call in about this, feel free to call in and let us know. What do you guys think right now? We don't have any phone calls, any callers. How are you guys doing out there? What's on your mind? Shit, we got a lot of shit off the chest today, didn't we? We got a lot of stuff off the chest today. They should. What happened to Biden done for them? Well, Cool Breeze, I'll tell you one thing. A lot of stuff that is getting taken out, the affirmative action is getting rolled back. The abortion is getting pushed out. It's a crime. So under Biden, you did have those things that he was trying to protect. But you will soon learn enough, once Biden is out of office, you will feel their wrath, and when they start undoing the benefits, when they start undoing the food stamps, when they start redlining and your black ass ain't gonna be able to get this or get that, just keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, okay? I think it's a joke if Trump and Biden, that's all they have to run. It's a dang joke. It's taking the red pill 2024, sick of Biden. Okay. Yep. All right. Yes, Gigi, a lot was off the chest. Put it on the floor. Yes, Gigi, you be on the only one really discussing these domestic violent cases, and it's appreciated. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Biden been needing to retire his. Yeah. All right. So I want you guys to appreciate these moments too, because you guys know nothing lasts forever. And if my skits, if it takes off, right? And I get a whole bunch of people that just want to be entertained and I don't know. Will we have these talks like we're talking now? I don't know. So I think that everything that happens, you cannot take nothing for granted. Take nothing for granted. Enjoy and appreciate it. If I tell you guys to call in, you guys should call in, because who knows next year around this time if I will even have a time where to call in, or maybe I just be doing uploads. You just never know. Not if it take off, GG. When it take off. Well, thank you, Holy Goat. But I'm humble. I'm humble. I'm humble. Okay. I'm humble. Everyone is always focused on the weak, limited power part of these branches. Okay. I will miss you. I miss you too, Mojo. Okay. Trump 2024 remove something, support welfare. The crime is definitely gonna go up, and I maybe Trump will put. Well, let's not talk about politics, because I don't even give a fuck about him. I mean, I care, but I don't care to discuss it on a major platform. And that's another thing I want to get away from. I don't ever want to talk about politics on this channel ever again, to be honest with you. I don't ever want to talk about religion. I really just want this to be a playhouse where I'm doing skits, I'm having fun, and I'm just enjoying myself, right? So that's the destination that I want to transition to. All right. So like right now, I'll be having I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I'm still figuring stuff out. And that's part of any transition, figuring things out. We love you, Gigi. I don't blame you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all so worried about what Trump is saying. Y'all need to open y'all ears. He is helping us. He helping you. He ain't helping us. Okay. Gigi want to stay wet. What? I mean, we did have Trump for a president before. So Ruby May Playhouse, good name for your channel. It would be if Ruby May was the only character, but I don't know if you guys heard me say, I said 4 characters. So there's still 3 more to come. So you're just getting a piece of Ruby May, which I have her on for a couple of weeks before I introduce the next one. But like I said, it's 4. It's 4 of them. Okay. Remember, it's 4 to come. It's 4. All right. So I'm going to get on out of here. Love you, Stevie. All right. DJ, turn it up.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.